Rick, unbelievable finish. I suppose, where does that rate in terms of a victory that you've been a part of, and the heart that they just did not go away?
No, they got that in them. It's been quite evident all season that they play for each other, and they're a gritty, competitive footy team.
Where did you feel like in that, throughout that 80 minutes, you felt like you knew that they weren't going to go away, that was always, you've always obviously known that in them, but they really felt like they just didn't let down the fight, and they kept everything going at them. I feel like that's tested the character for this 25 outfit, isn't it?
Oh, we've got character, but without Dan playing the win, I don't think we were that good tonight. I thought our attack was at times patchy, and it was probably more of a gritty, tough win than anything else.
To win gritty and tough, and to win ugly as well, is important in this competition?
Yep, I don't care how we win, but I think that type of game tonight, coming off a bye, is probably going to help us in regards to the way the game was played. It's sometimes coming off a bye into those types of games is more of a disadvantage, because you find it harder to find. I mean, Joe, you'll know more, but it's probably harder to get your second wind, and it was a pretty from one end to another end type of game there tonight.
Ethan Strange, he's been talked about all week. With a couple of weeks back, we're talking about him wearing a jersey representative. Tonight, just really so poised. Just turned 21. Really, he's.
Yeah, he was very good again.
Joey playing alongside Ethan Strange, 21 years of age. What is it like for you when you see, like, you're in the lead up for yourself, and then you see a young gun like that being able to pull it off?
Yeah, I was watching from back on the 20-metre line. I was gassed, but someone that does stuff like that. But people think it's all talent, but he's worked hard to get to where he is, and to see him pull that stuff off, and especially in these tight games in the high pressure environments, really nice to see.
What does the mindset do now? Like, so much talk like, the minor premiership, is it just continued week to week? How do you sort of address this next couple of weeks for your side, with all this outside talk continuing to build?
We don't listen to it. As much as you might think, not you, but people might think we do. Honestly, we're just running our own race, and we'll worry about tomorrow now. We're going back tonight, worry about, do our review tomorrow, and have Sunday off. Honestly, the fortunate thing I've got a humble group of players, and all we're concerned about now is playing the Tigers.
Xavier Savage.
He'll get scans tomorrow. He's I can't tell you 100% what it is. I haven't spoke to our medical doctors. I haven't spoke to the doctor at the moment. So, but he wasn't right to go back on. More like the way he was holding it in the first half, I was probably a bit hard on him in regards to moving on with it. But I probably should have made that change in the first half. Fullback was pretty cool.
Next week as well, is Tamale back? He's available as well from here.
He was going to play second grade this week, but we just decided to give him another week.